Out for my morning isolation exercise walk that I'm allowed to have. I've come out to Ketton Quarry or Ketton Cement Works. There's absolutely no people here at all. It's about as desolate as you can get. It's a strange sight, a working quarry, which you can see behind me. Huge working quarry with some incredible industrial landscape, but there's also areas here that were part of that industrial landscape until about 30-40 years ago, and which has basically been finished working, and it's been handed back to Mother Nature. And there is a fantastic wildlife reserve here. It's a site of special scientific interest, great for all sorts of things: plants, butterflies, animals, in particular a colony of adders. I don't think I'm going to see them today, although the weather's good. Blue sky and the sun is up, but there's a frost on the ground. It's only about 1 degree above freezing, so I'm not too confident we'll see the adders, but I'm going to go and have a look at some point. So I'm just wandering around in the woods at the moment. It's a lovely morning, good exercise, good fresh air, and you never know what's around the corner at this place. You need to get out of the house at this time, or when this virus thing has finished, and you've got kids and you want to walk them around for hours on end. There's footpaths everywhere on this site through industrial landscapes and natural landscapes, and kids would find it extremely amusing and entertaining. I've just clambered across now to this footbridge, which is quite spectacular. The views from here are superb. Just going to spin you around. Yeah, it's pretty high up. If you're scared of heights, don't come to this one. But no, it's great. There's plenty to do here, plenty to see. I think kids would find it fantastic to see this. Just turn this around so you can see me. Yeah, to see this industrial landscape. Some people call these sort of places scars on the landscape, and I guess they are. But you know, it'll be handed back one day, and when it is handed back, it should be absolutely fantastic. It'll fill with water, grass will cover the rocks, and you know, this will be a special place, probably long since or long after I've gone and departed this earth. But yeah, it's a scar at the moment, a spectacular one. But a scar nonetheless. But yeah, this will be something very special in years to come. These rock faces here are limestone, and basically that is quarried, and you've just seen that lorry taking away pieces of limestone. That's crushed down into powder, and that's mixed with the clay that's also quarried here, which is kind of on the strata above it. So you've got all the components you need for making cement, and that's basically what this site's all about. It's a cement works, currently owned by Hanson, and as you can see, it's pretty busy. Okay, well, I've dropped down from the sort of industrial landscape now into, well, this is the bit that's really this site of special scientific interest. This is a beautiful part of Ketton Quarry, and this is the reserve really. This is the main part for those that like their wildlife. It's just like a long-standing wooded valley, but it's actually, this was a working part of the quarry. They used to excavate limestone here. You can just see over my shoulder there's still a great big metal excavator bucket left here and several blocks of limestone, but it's been left to Mother Nature, I think, for about 40 years since it was worked, and you can see it's just been taken over and turned into an absolutely fantastic reserve, full of wildlife, particularly later in the year. The sun's up now and it's getting quite warm, so fingers crossed when we get down to the bottom here we may just possibly find an adder basking in the sun. They're tough to find, but fingers crossed there's a possibility we might catch one now. They'll be out from hibernation and they'll be desperately trying to get warmth inside of them, get warmed up so they can move around, so you can usually catch them basking in the sun. But it has been cold. It was freezing here just 2 hours ago when I arrived, so hopefully it's warmed up enough now to bring the adders out and we can have a look. This is the low point of the reserve, this pit at the very end of it, and it's here where, if you're in luck, you can find adders. Let's go take a look. I'm down amongst the rocks, stalking as quietly as I can be. They are out. I've seen a male adder and a female adder as well, but both have legged it as soon as I've got anywhere near them, so yeah, I'm going to keep my distance for a few minutes and then go back and see what I can do to get hold of them. Determined to get one on film. That's it then. I hope you could see those. Very, very difficult to video. You can't really get too close to them or they'll move. The one on the bank was a female, and the one that was really hard to capture was in a little cave in the bank, and that was a male, slightly lighter in colour. So yeah, that's the adders of Ketton. Might get them on a better day than this, but they are there, just very, very tough to video. Right, heading back to the car now.